In this morning's Health Watch, the world's largest kidney swap. Often, friends or relatives are willing to donate a kidney to a person who needs one, but they're not compatible. A solution is to orchestrate a paired kidney exchange, where each donor gives a kidney to whomever in the group is the best match. It is the biggest kidney donor swap of its kind ever, and it took place over the last several weeks at 4 different Washington, D.C. hospitals. It's a complicated process. Each patient got a kidney from a stranger, and in turn, almost everyone had a relative or friend donate one as well. For example, Barbara gave a kidney to Tracy. Tracy's cousin, David, gave one of his to Vonda, and Vonda's daughter, Andrea, then gave one of her kidneys to Jason. In all, 14 patients received new kidneys. And joining us now from Washington Hospital Center are nearly all of the patients and the 2 lead doctors. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Good morning.
How's everybody feeling?
Much better.
Much better. I want to start with Ralph and Brenda Wolf, because Brenda, you're the one who originally was ill and needed the kidney transplant. Is that correct?
That's right.
Right. And so, Ralph, you said, okay, I'll be happy to donate. You guys were not a match, correct?
That's correct.
And in the meantime, as you're waiting for a donation, a donor comes available, and while you were getting better, Brenda, Ralph, you said, you know what, I'll go ahead and donate to somebody anyway. Why'd you make that decision?
I was scheduled for surgery June the 8th. And I asked my nurse, Erin, if, is the gentleman still going to be in his bed June the 8th waiting for a kidney? And she said, yeah. I said, I better show up then.
You better show up, because you know how important it was for Brenda to get hers. So let's bring in Gary Johnson. Gary, how are you doing this morning?
I'm doing fine, thank you.
You're doing fine, all right, because
yes.
You got Ralph's kidney, correct?
Yes, I think.
Yeah, this is the first time we've met.
I hope
so. It better be the right kidney, right?
How do you feel to know that the guy standing next to you, sitting next to you, who you know not whatsoever, was willing to give of himself to help save your life?
Well, a little overwhelmed, really. Overwhelmed?
Overwhelmed. How much better do you feel? Yeah. And how much better do you feel to have this new body part in you?
Well, I feel much better.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's an interesting circle that, develops when one person does the right thing and another person does the right thing and another person does the right thing. And there you have this whole crowd of folks in there who have done the right thing, and all of the healthy people that have benefited as a result of this. I want to get the doctors on. Doctors Melancon, for somebody who's sitting at home who is thinking, maybe this is the right thing to do, is there any danger involved?
Well, yes, this is, it can be dangerous, just like any major surgery, but it has been done safe for a long time now, and people can do very well after this operation, as evidenced by their presence here today.
Yeah. And what about then, Dr. Light, the complexity of how many beneficiaries are there altogether? 13?
14, I think.
14, I think. Okay, the number went up just a little bit. How complicated is it to make all of this work in concert?
Well, how complicated do you think it could be? It's an extraordinarily complicated, and it takes huge logistics and things. It all hinges on, of course, the willingness of the donors to just try to help somebody. That's where it all begins.
Yeah, boy, that is the truth. I want to go back to Brenda in the first place, because Brenda, what you know, because you got a donated kidney from someone who passed away, just the very importance of the willingness of people, either from a donor card or from the standpoint of a live patient, to be willing to give of themselves in this way to, in your case, save your life.
Right. Yeah, it was an amazing thing to get that, to be scheduled for a surgery and then to get a surprise phone call saying, hey, we have a perfect match that's even a better match than what we had scheduled for you. It's just amazing.
Yeah. And the other bottom line on this is for every person that says, I'm going to go forward and donate, that's another person who gets to be crossed off the list of persons who need an organ donation. So congratulations to all of you. Thank you for getting up early and joining on those like this. Wave and let everybody across America know that you're in good health and you did the right thing. Thank you so much. There you go.
Thank you. Thanks, sir.
Good job.
Keep going.
A lot happens early on The Early Show, weekday mornings on CBS.